Last time on Hellfire Trading Company.
You have all been recruited from one way or another to the Hellfire Trading Company, a company that goes through hell and back for their customers. Something's been happening in the town of Whisper, and something has been coming out of the old number 13 mine. It's up to you to figure out what it is and try not to die.
I'm the sheriff. I know that town.
Okay, very good.
They're good folk out there. Deep pockets, and they're fond of my logging.
So as you're walking through the town, you hear the faint cries of help from survivors from several burning buildings. And pulling its way up out of the ground is a human body wearing what looks to be mining gear. Some of its skin looks normal, some of it is just black as the night.
Sir, are you okay?
You're all going to die, and you'll all come down with the rest of us. It will awaken.
I'm just gonna shoot him in the head.
Up towards the top of the steps, you see a small figure. It seems to be a young girl with long dark hair and a soot-covered face, and she looks to just be absolutely terrified.
Surely your parents or something have a safe or a vault, yes?
She does not respond at all.
Girl, where are your parents?
She just kind of points to the burning thing standing in front of our lovable sheriff and just kind of looks like she's about to cry.
Oh.
Give me a second. I'm just gonna stab this one in the face repeatedly with my now sharpened bottleneck.
Here, little girl, why don't you take some of this? And I'm gonna hand her a flask of just like straight liquid opium.
She drinks deep.
Oh, perfect. That'll make you feel quite a bit better.
Is she still gonna be able to find...
Yeah, she just drops unconscious. Just...
Well, this is kind of a mess of my own making, so I'll just go ahead and sling her over my shoulder here, and we'll just bring her to the mayor's house.
We're going on an epic race. Lay your fucking game to rest. Break your system to its knees with our unrivaled stupidity. Stress this.
So to the mayor's house, gang?
Yeah, and we'll stop by the church on the way there.
Perfect.
Sounds
Sheriff?
good.
Yeah, let's head off. Yeah.
Alrighty.
Mhm.
So you head over to the church. You see more buildings burning, and you eventually find one person who has a horse just completely overturned on them. The horse is clearly dead, and they are not. Seems to be a short man of a Danny DeVito-esque build.
Miss Miranda Sharpe, I think you know what you need to do. Take him out of his misery. You got to put.
Wait, hold on. Aren't you inhumanly strong? Why don't you just roll the horse off of it?
When they trip like this, you got to put them down.
I heard that too.
What?
When the horse's leg's broken, you gotta put him down.
Oh yeah, the horse. I thought you were talking about this poor guy.
What?
I don't think they ever clarified.
This horse is clearly already dead.
I thought it was the other way around. Like when the horse got hurt, you put the right. I might be confused here. I'm gonna defer to your. What do you want to do,
Sir, on the ground? Can you hear me?
Yes. Yes. If you be so kind, I'm in great pain right now.
Oh, so you do want us to put you down then?
You don't have to put me down. I could use some assistance.
All right.
Sheriff, why don't you lift him up and I'll try to pull him out from underneath this beast.
All right, yeah. Let's go.
You picked up the whole horse with one hand.
Yeah, that's
Okay, roll body if you're gonna try to lift the fucking horse by yourself.
Just gonna do it. Okay. I am gonna do. Let's see how am I gonna split this up. We're gonna go back to doing the 2d10 4d8 recipe that was working pretty good with me. 7 and 3 for a 10.
You're able to just barely lift up this horse, assuming someone else is gonna pull him out. Okay. After several more minutes of that, you're able to lift the horse, and the small man is pulled free. His legs are very small, like they're deformed, and he says, "Oh, thank God. Were you able to get my wheelchair out too?"
Oh shit! All right, give me a second. I'm gonna do it again.
You're able to just see a crushed wheelchair underneath the horse. You don't need to.
Sir, your wheelchair, it doesn't work anymore.
No.
How are you riding that horse on a wheelchair?
I wasn't riding the horse. The horse fell over on me on my wheelchair.
Why were you next to the horse?
The horse was running at me. It was on
Now,
fire.
wait, important question here. Is it appropriate we put the wheelchair down now? Do we need to shoot the wheelchair?
Sir, answer him.
Do you need any medical assistance? Are you injured? I mean, aside from the obvious misshapen, frankly disgusting legs of yours.
Gross.
Hey, no, don't be mean to the townspeople. They're my people now, all right?
I'm actually a traveling salesman. I'm not one of the
No,
town
fuck
people.
this guy. We should put him
Sounds
down.
like competition to you, Mr. Fancy Pants.
What do you sell, huh?
Please don't kill me. Jesus, help
We
me.
don't take kindly to outsiders.
All right. And as everyone knows in the Hellfire Trading Company universe, it does take Jesus 6.8 seconds to get to Earth after his name is invoked. So time's of the essence. He's like, no, I sell encyclopedias, encyclopedia accessories.
All right. Well, I suppose that is not a competing market, so I'll let you live.
Yeah, people order them, and then I send them to them in 6 to 8 months.
I got a question.
Yes?
What do you use an encyclopedia for?
To know things. It's an almanac of knowledge.
But how do you use it? It's like a book, right?
Yes, it's a book. You
Yes.
read it.
Oh, okay. I get why I haven't ever seen one.
I'm here along these parts to spread joy and knowledge and fight against the evils of unliteracy.
Unliteracy.
Literacy.
Anyone who is suspicious of this man may roll mind to see if you can figure out what's going on.
I trust him.
I'll do it. I'll roll mind.
I don't care enough.
Unliteracy is absolutely a word.
All right. Looks like I got 2 6s. So that's a 12.
For the fuck of it, I'm gonna roll my single D8.
Okay, go for it.
Let's see. It's 6.
Alrighty, well, Sheriff, you're actually somewhat suspicious of him. And this is not a normal thing to be selling out in these parts. And Salazar, you realize, wait a minute, encyclopedias haven't been printed in 20 years after the Encyclopedia Wars. No, it's obviously a scam. Taking money and then getting them in 6 months. This man is clearly a scam artist.
Now hold on. You're running a scam, aren't you? What I would do is I would accept the orders and then just not send the encyclopedias. You know, I like the cut of your jib, fellow. I'm gonna just kind of like pick him up and put him in the medicine cart that I'm dragging along behind me. Here, hitch a ride with us to the mayor's house.
I'm having a thing. What's the fuck? What's it called?
Brain
A
buzz.
pain? A thought?
A stroke.
Yeah.
Cognacious thunk?
Well, deputy was closest. Brain blast. Yeah.
Yeah, just like Jimmy Neutron.
It's like Jimmy Neutron. Yeah.
Jimmy Neutron would be invented in 6 years from today.
Jimmy Neutron was invented in 1923.
Yes, it was. It was too forward thinking for its time.
He was just a very fancy little lad with his very proper coat.
The fancy little lad.
Mother, father, I must be off to blast.
My brain, it's blasting. Oh.
You, sir, are a scoundrel
And a lawbreaker.
and a breaker of the law.
Are you sure here, Sheriff, that he broke the law?
No.
Well, we put people away for less.
Yeah, but I mean, I don't know if it's appropriate now. Maybe we should just put him back under the horse.
Wait. I love that.
He isn't a townsfolk. We were tasked with saving the townsfolk. He's an outsider.
Now, the deputy raises a good point. We're under no obligation from our employers to rescue this man.
Let's look at his legs. Ew. Right?
Yeah, the man is panicking. He's like, look, I can pay you money. Or
How much?
I have $17.
Our going rate's $1,000 a day, sir.
What? Who could afford to pay that?
Too rich for your blood? Classic. Put him back under the horse.
Okay. I have just recently acquired stake in this company that mines.
Steak, you said.
Yes. They mine petroleum out of the Middle East. It'll make so much money. Just you can do it.
That sounds dumb.
Who's gonna need petroleum from all the way over there? What are you talking about? We've got plenty of oil here in the U.S. of A.
I don't know what half those words mean. I'm just gonna start lifting the horse again. All right.
Yeah, I'll put him back under.
All right. You guys put him back under and.
Oh, and face first this time. So if he tries to say anything, it's muffled.
As you guys do this, several flaming arms reach out from the ground and pull him in.
Oh, well.
Ew.
The horse is also pulled in, and it makes horrifying squishing and cracking noises as its bones and meat are forced into an impossibly small hole.
Nothing to see here.
It's a problem that solved itself if I've ever seen one.
Is there anyone in the church?
Let's go to church.
Alrighty. So you head towards the church, the more burning buildings. You actually find a couple more people on your way, and they just seem to follow you because you seem to know what you're doing.
And I've got a child, so surely I'm trustworthy.
Standing before the church is it looks to be a rather short man wearing what seems to be some sort of strange style of robes in wooden shoes and a long, slightly curved blade at his side.
Oh my god.
Wooden shoes.
What are you, European?
Yes, a hat made of straw seems to be resting upon his head.
Howdy, partner.
He looks to you and then gives a nod and then just keeps looking away.
Carry on.
Hi.
Oh, did you say something? I'm going to turn back around.
Hi. Yes. Hi.
Oh, hey. Carry on. I'm going to keep walking.
Sir, you'll have to come with us to the mayor's house. We're rounding up any survivors and hopefully surviving from there.
It's for your own protection, unless you want to go under the horse.
He motions for you to go into the church and says, Hellfire Trading Company. Go inside church.
Well,
No.
that sounds like us.
That's us. What are you? You're with the Hellfire Trading Company too?
Hi. He nods.
Hi. He seems fond of greeting us.
He clearly does not speak very much English.
Yes. All right, well, I guess we'll go into the church.
What about all the townspeople? Here, I got this. Everyone, look at me. See that? See the mayor's house? I'm going to point at the house.
Like
Everyone go there.
Is that the mayor's house? Is it?
Yes, the mayor's house.
No, you are unable.
Right, Sheriff?
You are unable to see the mayor's house from here. The house you're pointing at is on fire.
Everyone, this is your sheriff speaking. We need to mosey on over to the mayor's house.
A woman stands up and says, "You ain't the sheriff."
Sheriff's dead. I'm new sheriff.
Oh, okay. There's about 12 people in here, and they are all looking pretty somber. Some of them have injuries, broken bones, burns. One dude has just like his near entire head covered in bandages.
Anyone that needs medical care, come here. I've got a solution.
A lot of them go towards us like, "Oh, are you a doctor?"
I certainly am.
The one lady who has been doing her best, but she hasn't come back yet.
Well, she sounds like a quack if she's not here in a time of need. Now, if you'd like to hire me on retainer to be your medical provider, I can certainly assist you.
Okay. I think if anyone, you should help that gentleman over there. And they point to the man in the with all the bandages on his head.
All right.
He sits at a table, doing something, but you can't see. His back is to you.
All right, I'm going to walk over and ask him, "Hey, seems like you've got quite a bit of bandages. Any wounds that need dressing or any remedies I could provide?"
My bandages cover burns, but those burns can never truly be healed.
I'd like to see them stay burns after I apply my ointments.
They were given to me by God himself. You notice that this man is just seemingly cleaning and checking firearms from a very large pile of handguns.
Ooh.
I just got an impression of you like twiddling your fingers like, "Ooh, don't mind if I do."
Christmas came early, boys.
I've been baptized twice. Once in water, once in fire.
Am I able to tell if this guy is a thing or not a thing?
As far as you can tell, he looks to be pretty normal. He's actually, like talking normal and not with horrifying hell speak.
Well, if it's all the same to you, I think we should probably head over to the mayor's house. You should accompany us. I think there's safety to be had in numbers here.
I assume that Hayes sent you.
Yes, that is correct.
That is the man who is paying me.
1,000 a day. Can you believe that?
Yes, I don't, but I live for this kind of thing. Hello, my name is Joshua.
Hey, Josh.
Joshua.
Yeah, like
Joshua. Yeah.
Gosh, I thought.
I
like
feel like I met.
not.
I feel like I've met you before, but that's I am the sheriff. But
Maybe we've met in another life, another world, maybe, another time.
perhaps.
Perhaps.
So what's going on? Why is everything on fire?
These things have been pulling themselves up from the ground, and I guess there was some sort of mining accident, and the populace here most of which are miners, were caught in it, and now they're pulling their way out, trying to drag everyone back down with them.
It sounds like a rude way to go.
Kind of a bitch move, if you ask me.
Indeed it is.
Misery loves company. At least that's what my mother tells me.
And she's miserable.
Sir, were you one of the reinforcements that Hayes sent? He said he would send.
No, I was one of the first people here. Myself,
No, we're the first people here.
Oh, we're the second people here.
Come on, why aren't you helping us rally all these people and get them to the mayor's house for our final stand?
Catherine is out finding more survivors. I don't know where she went. The one that doesn't speak English is out front. And then I've been getting these firearms ready so I can get the populace armed and we can make a push. Preferably down the mine shaft to take care of business, but more importantly, I guess we're going to the mayor's house.
Well, that does actually sound like quite a good plan of action, so maybe we should, in fact, do that.
Yeah, I like that plan a lot more than just everyone waiting in the mayor's house while we do all the work.
I mean, we should make sure the townspeople are safe, at the very least.
They look safe.
Well, like the women and the children can stay in the mayor's house, you know.
I gotta keep this child as insurance.
Do any of you require a firearm?
Yeah, sure.
I'll take one.
Can I
Take
have
a gun.
an extra?
Why, sure.
I get two.
The pile on the table seems almost infinite as to how many of he's been working on, but
Oh, well, if that's the case, I'll take two.
in truth, it is still just about 40 or so guns.
I find that firearms are confusing and difficult.
You're a sheriff.
I find myself asking, did I fire 5 shots or 6?
These are specifically Colt 1911s. So, 7.
Ah, these are state-of-the-art magazine fed, huh?
Indeed they are. These are quite fancy. They're made by Mormons.
Now I can't read, so I'm not gonna be able to use these, alright?
Ah. You seem like you need something simpler than my friend. Allow me. And with that, he just gets you what looks to be just a blacksmith's hammer.
Oh, this is great. I like this a lot.
It's very fitted on you, sir.
Thank you.
Deputy, have you been with this guy the whole time? You guys.
Oh, yes, we've been together for at least 20 years now.
He's been my deputy for like at least 30 years.
Yes.
Are either of you 30? It's important to know.
I just turned 30.
He's my dad.
That's even worse. Alrighty. So, Joshua stands up and he starts handing out, firearms to all the people. And he says, I truly hope none of them die, but knowing my luck, this will end in blood.
All right, townsfolk, listen up. If you've got guns and the wits to use them, head to the mayor's house and protect those that don't.
Go on, get. I'm going to fire my gun in the air.
Oh, and please, someone take this child. I just kind of toss the kid.
2 townswomen come and take the child from me. It's like,
Thank
oh my goodness, what happened to her? She's just so limp and...
Ah, she'll
Dead
sleep
fish.
it off. It's fine, don't worry. She had a bit of a dose.
Someone killed her dad right in front of her. It was terrible.
A dose of what?
I just gave her something to calm her down.
Yeah, what did you give her?
It's a secret recipe. I can't just tell you. It's a trade secrets.
Well, all right, but I mean,
She'll be fine. Don't worry about it. If she isn't up in the next 3 hours, just wave some salt under her nose or whatever.
Okay, we'll do that. And with that, she takes the child, and all the people head outside. The man standing out front, looking somewhat confused, he walks in and points at what, through the trees, but you can very faintly see some lights. You believe may or may not be the mayor's house. Joshua gives a nod and says, well, couldn't find Cassandra, so we will just have to move on without her.
What kind of things are we going to be facing? What kind of potions might I need to prepare?
Well,
Mine monsters, right?
more of the mine monsters, and there's been a few other things as well. Some weird crows that pick people apart.
Okay.
And there's something out in the woods. It's not pretty.
Well, I would imagine it's not, a looker in general. Most of these things aren't.
I was kind of hoping it would be pretty.
I'm going to go look for our fellow agents. Can I entrust you guys to get these people there to safety?
Yes.
I mean,
Yes.
Trust, maybe.
All
It
right.
might be a bridge too far, but we'll give it our damnedest.
I mean, I am the sheriff, so you can't spare sheriff without trust.
Yes, you can. Anyways, you may take Koyuki there with you. They don't speak a lick of English, but put them in front of something and they will kill it.
Let's go, Cookie.
Yes, whatever. With that, you guys follow behind the townspeople, and everything is going rather well. I mean, you get to the edge of town before any of these things come about. The few that do pop up, the townsfolk are just firing en masse before they can pull themselves out of the ground. It seems to be a good system.
All right, everyone, just keep on heading towards the ambiguous building in the woods with the lights. We'll be good to go once we get to the mayor's house.
Good handful of people just shooting like crazy. It seems to be going well.
I just don't get to hit anything with my hammer. It's kind of sad. I'm sad.
Oh, hit that tree over there.
All right.
You show that tree who's boss.
So as you hit the tree, you hear the sounds of wings fluttering, and then the caw of a crow, and then another, and another, until it drowns out even the gunshots from the group of townsfolk up ahead. And there is a flurry of birds flying all around you.
Pros,
Watch your eyeballs, people.
how do I watch my eyeball?
Oh my goodness.
Look at one with the other.
Fuck. You're right.
He starts looking cross-eyed. Oh.
The crows are circling all about. They seem to converge before you and surrounding something, flapping about, feathers going everywhere, till there seems to be a man dressed in some sort of black clergy robes. He has a staff that seems to have a inverted pentagram on the top of it, and he himself looks to be rather dried up and withered. His skin just a ugly pale gray. And he says, "Why are you stopping all of this progress from happening?"
Progress?
Yes.
We have very different definitions of what that is.
I mean, look, do you not understand? Things that happen down there are like up here. And so the inverse must be true as well. Our Lord wakes up down below. Fire and smoke everywhere. So fire and smoke.
Tell him to go back to sleep, and I'm gonna throw a potion at him. More acid.
More acid. Okay.
Yeah.
You throw some acid at him, and a bunch of ravens just fly in the way. And as they scatter, melting away from the acid, he is gone.
That wasn't a very good noise.
I didn't like that.
No, I didn't like that either.
Hey, but at least we know the acid works against the birds.
You want to know why I like people and not supernatural people?
Why?
Because when I shoot them, They stay down.
That's a good reason.
Words of wisdom.
I don't like not knowing how to kill things.
What do you think he meant by the inverse must be true too? Fire and whatnot. Do you think? I don't know. Let's just keep going.
Let's get these people to safety.
The people with Koyuki have pushed forward ways ahead of you, and they seem to be entering the woods. The darkness is now just completely opposite to the fires of the town. Only the moonlight illuminates the path to the mayor's house. Do you wish to rush to catch up with them? Otherwise, you're right now about a good 100, 150 feet behind them.
How far away are they from the mayor's house?
You can't see the mayor's house, so it's hard to say.
Okay, then yeah, we should probably stick with them. At some point, we've got to trust them to do what they need to do so that we can go put an end to this monster down below.
So you go forth and follow them through the trees. Every once in a while, faster than you seem to be able to react to, at least when you're least expecting it, something rustles through the trees and nabs one of the townfolk. They're usually left just completely ripped apart and left a gibbering mess of blood and sinew.
We lost another one. How?
By the time you've been in the forest for about 5 minutes, you've lost almost 10 people.
Hey, let's kind of put ourselves towards the middle of the pack. Make sure there's some townsfolk on every side of us.
Yes, that is the best leading position.
From the middle. Leadership it starts from the middle out.
Like, leadership is like a donut hole.
What is a donut without the hole? That's us. We're the hole.
We're the hole. We're the donut hole, but the whole part, not the actual donut hole.
We're the jelly.
The cream filling.
Okay. Anyways, anyone who wishes to, please roll mind to see if you can figure out what exactly is happening.
Oh man. Okay. My 1d8. I rolled a 7.
Whew, okay, I rolled, oh my goodness, an 11 and a 10 with my explosions and all that. So 21 total.
I rolled a 7 and a 1.
I got a 12 total.
So, collectively, you're able to see, just roll collectively, don't worry, just the way I wasn't punishing Adam for making a character who was dumb as fuck. So,
Go right ahead.
yes, there is something that looks to be like vines, occasionally reaching out from the foliage and just grabbing people. And it squeezes around them, and it does this so fast and so rough that they just kind of explode. Like when you pick up like one of those little like tube things that you squeeze for like stress relief.
Like the inside out hot dog tubes.
Oh, I was thinking like toothpaste. Like.
Why would you just squeeze rolls of toothpaste?
I don't know. I'm just trying to make the visualization work. I mean, I guess you could be like squeezing a banana too.
Adam, it's very important to me to know that you don't just like violently squeeze toothpaste when you brush your teeth.
Hey, whatever I do in my spare time's my business.
Adam, no, no, I have never been more disappointed in you. And I listened to Fetty's Come, so that's saying something. But
My companions, it's the vines. I think I've got something for this. I once tried to develop a fertilizer, but it had kind of an unintended effect of killing any plants it touches. I should be able to prepare a batch right now.
It can't be the vines. Vines no longer a platform. TikTok mostly replaced it.
What the hell are you talking about, Sheriff?
I don't know.
What are you talking about?
I hate all. I try.
Right, I'm gonna try to make a weed killer solution.
Alrighty. Now, do you have a light source?
No.
I'm gonna have lower your dice pool by 1 then.
Okay. All right. Well, so I'll just not use the my alchemy die, which is
Fair
10.
enough.
So I'll do a 6d8 instead.
Unless anyone has a light source for him.
It's kind of hard to see what I'm doing. Does someone have someone got a light? Anyone, please. I'm working in the dark here.
I quit.
It's fine. I'll do it on my own. All right, I'm gonna roll.
Smoking is bad for you. I read a paper on it.
You read?
What?
Okay, I got a 5 and a 4, a 9.
Alrighty, you're able to make your supposed plant murder juice.
Can't believe that worked. I'm just gonna pour it on the ground in front of me and see what it does.
Okay, you pour it on the ground in front of you, and all the grass in front of you just withers and dies.
All right, I'm gonna affix it to a little squirt bottle attachment for misting perfumes, and I'll take point and start spraying.
No, 1 second. I need to Google when the first spray bottles were invented, because
Do like the perfume bellow, you know? I bet those are older.
Yeah, like with the little like the little rubber attachment that you squeeze.
Yeah.
Google hasn't told me anything, so yeah, whatever. We're good.
Perfect.
Perfume ball spray.
I searched perfume balls and got really fucking. Never mind.
It's called an atomizer nozzle.
Spray bottle, Wikipedia.
When was it invented?
Modern spray bottles.
Yeah, no, I just pulled that up too. It doesn't really say.
The late 19th century.
Hey, perfect.
Nope.
Perfect.
Hey, that says 20th century.
No, the late 19th century for an atomizer nozzle.
Yeah,
Fine.
the Venturi
Alrighty.
effect is well understood.
You can have your,
Just let me have
your
this.
atomizer nozzle.
I'm gonna just.
So you start spraying, and all the plant life around you starts dying. Even a tree just falls over dead. It's at this point you get a better look at one of these supposed vines that is caught under the tree. This isn't a plant. It's a cable, a heavy metal cable, like one that would be used to pull along a mine car. And it suddenly snakes its way out from under the tree, and a loud screech is heard. Suddenly, coming from over the tree line, suspended by multiple cables, is what looks to be a figure in a very heavy-looking mining uniform. It has some sort of flywheel for pulling cables lodged in its chest, and multiple of these heavy cables just protruding from various points in its body, writhing around like snakes or octopus tentacles or other things that writhe and are long and tubular.
It's the prospectopus. Let's kill it.
Prospectus.
God damn it.
Prospectus.
I'm glad you appreciated that.
I believe you might have broken Adam. Yeah. Okay,
that a
well,
lot.
Prospectopus versus players. Go, initiative. Let's go.
All right.
I got a 7.
I got a 12.
10.
9.
Well, the Prospectopus got a 19.
Oh,
So-
shit.
Well, fuck.
We shouldn't have given it such a good name.
We made it too powerful. By concept alone.
This weed serum is gonna do nothing against this prospectopus.
Alrighty. So, with one of its mighty tentacle cable things, it lashes forward and strikes at Salazar.
No.
Roll to defend, my friend.
That's just body, right?
Yes.
4 d8s, 1d10. 8 and a 2.
8 and a 2, that's 10. Well, this one got an 18. So,
Oh.
with its monster level, you here are going to be taking 25 damage.
Whoa. Holy shit.
Just smack the shit out of him.
Oh, God. It hurts. Please, somebody do something against this fearsome beast.
Well, who's next?
Well, before we move on to Adam, this thing lets out a loud screech and bellows fire into the air. And it comes back down upon many of the trees and lights them ablaze. The townsfolk that have been around you at this point just all start running. The samurai who was with them, Koyuki, he looks at you and gives you a thumbs up and a nod, knowing that you can do this and probably don't need his help. Everything will be fine. He runs along with them.
yeah, we got this. Guys, Cookie left. What are we gonna do?
We don't need them.
I ain't scared though.
Alrighty, Adam, you're up.
Clive's gonna look at the distance in between him and the Prospectopus
This thing is like right up on all of you. It just came down like right where you guys
All
are.
right. Is it like floating, suspended in the air?
It's doing that whole Doc Ock thing where it's like
Lift
like
it up
4
like-
feet off the ground.
Yeah, got it. All right. Okay. So I'm with. I can reach him if I want to hit him. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Cool. Actually, no. No, I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna spend my turn. Clive is gonna spend his turn, grabbing onto the wires and holding them and trying to gather them, as many as he can in his grasp, holding them still.
Alrighty.
Here, take this one.
Yeah, roll body. See if you can do that.
All right. That's I'm gonna say 4d10, 2d12, 10 and an 8.
10 and an 8. Alrighty. You're able to gather up some of this cable and bunch it up under one arm, and it's writhing and pulsing, but you're able to muscle it down and keep it under your grip.
Now, would you say it's throbbing?
No.
Damn.
Undulating?
Yes, it is undulating.
All right. I can work with undulating.
It does seem to be covered in some sort of sooty residue, though. All right, so you have one more action. What do you want to do?
Can I do the same thing again and get another one? I want to collect all its cables.
I'll let you do that, but because you have one arm covered, I'm gonna take away a die.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair. I'm all right. I'm gonna do that again. 10 and a 7 that time.
Okay, you're able to get another bundle of cable all together. You're holding a fair amount of cable here.
All right, just I don't know, fucking 8 more legs to go.
Oh,
Yeah, how many cables are there?
Someone roll a d20.
Oh God.
13.
Okay, double that.
Fuck.
26.
I'm just fucking with you. There's like maybe 10 or so.
Okay.
How many does he have under each arm? Just one?
I say you got like 3 or 4 of them.
So he's like solidly keeping it in one
I'm
place.
trying to incapacitate. I'm trying to make him less effective in combat.
Exactly.
I get it, Sheriff.
That better reflect on this motherfucker's rolls.
Elk, you're up.
Oh, I'm up. Okay. I am going to throw one of my previously prepared jars of acid.
Acid bomb.
Yes, exactly. Directly up at the thing and call for Cat to just shoot it again like we did last time.
All right, armed and ready always.
Kat, your turn is next. It's a bit unorthodox, but I'll let you, if you want to use one of your actions now, I'll let you do this.
Yeah.
I feel like it's just such a cool move.
Alrighty, go for it.
All right, body.
Yep.
7 and a 9, 16.
Cool.
All right. I got a lot of exploding shit happening.
That's a good sign.
19 total.
You throw the bottle of acid up, and then it is shot, and the acid rains down on the prospectopus and some of the cord, and seems to start sizzling away at it, eating away at the cable over time.
That's right. Take that, you abomination.
Eat battery acid, you slime.
That's the spirit, deputy.
Thank you.
This is one of the weirdest bounties I've ever done.
Yes. Okay. Anything else for your action?
I'm gonna try to heal myself. I've got medical training.
Okay. So
Nice.
roll medical.
Okay, that's 4d8, 3d10 because I've got a d10 in medical and 4d8s and 2d10 as my mind dice. Ooh, and one of my 10s exploded into a 12 and one of my 8s exploded into 2 d10s. So let's do 10s first, then a 12. Whew, okay, so that's going to be 18.
Gain 18 HP.
Ooh, nice. Cool. That's it.
Alrighty. Kat, you're up. You have one action left.
Yeah, I'm just going to be ready for Counter-Strike. And I got a 18.
Well, the Counter-Strike gets rolled when you get attacked.
Oh, okay, cool.
But
We can do that then.
we can pocket that for a moment. No worries. Alrighty, Dallas, you're up.
I'm going to take out the gun I got. I'm going to aim it at the thing.
Okay.
How the fuck? Okay, I got this. Prepare to die.
Amazing.
Stop in the name of the law.
How
Okay.
does this work is never something you want to hear from a man with a
Yeah,
gun.
it's so great. It's so good.
It's very good. Roll body.
Okay, I'm gonna do the thing that I do. The D8, D10, roll. Nothing popped. A 7 and a 5.
Alrighty, it got 14. It takes no damage.
God damn it.
All right, got one more action. What do?
I'm gonna take a defensive stance.
Defensive stance taken. Cool. Okay, it's back to the monster. This thing is going to just look back at Sheriff, whip at him with some of its cable. Sheriff, you are holding 2 armfuls of things. And it's going to probably inhibit your movement here.
Oh, sure.
I'm going to have to take away a die from your defense here.
All right. So 5 die.
Now that said, the Prospectopus also has fewer limbs.
He does, but he's only attacking with 1 at a time.
With the other limbs, yeah. That I'm not currently holding.
He's just giving you more limbs to hold, Sheriff.
Quick, catch that one too.
Catch them as they're thrown at me. No,
Use your mouth for this one. Just clamp down.
all right. All right, I'm gonna risk it. I'm gonna keep the 2 D12s in the mix, and the rest being the D10s. So, 8 and a 9.
8 and a 9. Very good. Very good. He got a 26.
Whew. Fuck.
So you take the
9.
difference as damage. And then his level on top of that. So grand total, you're taking an additional 15 after that.
Another 15 after that. Okay.
This thing's level 15?
Yeah.
God
Monsters don't get to double their level, just players. Monster level is basically just there for like damage buffer and nothing else.
Sheriff really is hardy.
Very hardy.
He could take a lot.
You can take all these tentacles.
Yeah.
I bet at the same time.
Oh, yeah. I can take them all in a fight.
Thank you for specifying. Yes. Oh,
In a fight, right?
In a fight, right? Yeah. Alrighty. Adam, you're up.
I think Clyde McBastardman's gonna yell, 2 can play at that game, and then take the massive wads of cable that he's holding and like yank and pull and try to like slam the thing against the ground and trees and shit as much as he can.
Alrighty, roll body.
This has been working out. The riskier strategy has been working out with me with the
You have enough HP to deal.
Fuck. D12 exploded. Okay.
D20.
D20.
D20 explode. D20
D20
explode.
only got a 3 though. So
Oof.
the 12 and the 8 are the highest.
Okay, so you got 20. Fantastic. You have critted on the Prospectopus because he only got an 8.
Ah, fuck.
So, yep.
So I sling him around like Hercules and in Hercules.
Very good. Awesome. He took a very palpable hit there. Well, you have one more action. What do? Could ready a counter or maybe take a defensive stance? Or...
No, those would be useful things to do.
Or grab some more
you
tentacles.
could grab some more tentacles.
We're grabbing more tentacles. How many? What's my disadvantage from grabbing more tentacles?
You're able to put most of them under one arm because he's kind of
Use your mouth for this one.
Just at -1 again.
-1.
Yeah, because you slammed him first. It'll just be -1. You're able to get all the other ones under one arm.
7 and 11.
Okay, you have another 2 tentacles under your arm.
Yes.
And another one is already melted away from all the acid. He's barely got anything left.
He's almost taken all the tentacles all by himself.
Hell, what you got?
All right, I'm going to run over to the sheriff and I'm going to ask for a tentacle. Hey, can I take one of those off your hands?
Yeah, sure. Here.
And I'm going to tie it around the biggest tree I can find.
Okay, you tie it around a tree.
Perfect.
Anything else?
I mean, if I could do that again to a different tree.
Well, you moved for one action, then interacted for the other, so that's it.
Okay, then, yeah, so I'm done.
Alrighty. Cat, you're up.
I'm just gonna shoot it.
Okay.
That's a good strategy. That's what I'm going to do, too.
Firing my gun.
It's the only thing I know how to do. I mean, that's not true, but it seemed like a good thing to say.
It did.
Yeah. It was a good thing to say.
It was a good thing to say.
7,
Yes.
14.
Shit, man, he rolled another 5. You're just shy of a crit, but still, good damage. Good damage.
Take that, you thing.
Oh, okay, not the best wordplay, but yeah, the bullets rings true either way. Next action, what doing?
Come on, Miranda, put a little spirit into it.
Even at $1,000 a day, I don't get paid enough. I see too much. Y'all don't understand. I see things like this happen every moment.
Having any more of those female visions of yours?
It's at this moment you see a vision of Salazar being shot in both kneecaps. You don't see who's the one doing the shooting, though.
Oh, I recognize those boots. They're the very boots I'm wearing beneath my feet. I probably sound crazy to everyone else. I'm going to keep that a secret for me.
Good times.
I am not going to do anything.
All right. I mean, you can take a defensive action if you have nothing else to do.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Oh, always a good call if you're out of ideas. Okay, Dallas. Wallace.
Listen here, you thing. And I'm going to shoot at him.
Okay.
See, now that's a comeback.
With its few tentacles remaining, it's not very evasive, so go ahead and shoot.
Let me open it up. Roll. Oh, hell yeah, I got an exploder. And
I'm exploding all over this prospectopus.
So much exploding. It's
8 and 8. 16.
Right in his prospectopussy.
No!
I'm aiming for his prospective pussy, by the way.
I'm out. We're done. Session is over.
I mean, this is. I'm out. Done. I'm burnt.
Hey, you thing, prepare to be struck in your prospective pussy.
Deleting the game files as we speak.
Delete the rules.
Well, I hope you all enjoyed Hellfire Trading Company.
Delete delete the Patreon. Delete everything.
It's all over.
Betty scum.
Yeah,
Elk single-handedly destroyed Dead Set Media.
I am not gonna be part of the group that brought prospective pussy into this goddamn world.
To be fair, it wasn't the group, it was just me.
I am guilty by proxy.
See, now the minor 49er from Scooby-Doo will just never be the same.
Ah!
I'm sorry. I'm sorry
Oh,
for what
God.
I've done.
Alrighty, Dallas, your shot rings true. The prospector from that word that Elk never said, because we can totally edit that out.
Never happened.
Yeah, exactly. Never
You
happened.
can't edit that out.
I'll edit it out. I sure will.
Not my legacy.
Your legacy is nothing. Nothing at all.
My
So-
legacy. I'm sorry.
My legacy. Oh, man.
God damn it.
Well, I gotta keep it in now, or else the context of legacy will be lost.
Oh, why do you do this to me? Why do you
Perfect.
do
Deal
this to me?
sealed.
Okay. Anyways, so from there, your shot rings true, and another tentacle is shot off this thing. It is nearly clipped. You have another action. What are you going to do?
I'm gonna do what my fathers before me done, and I take a defensive action.
Okay, very good. Very good. The monster is up. The prospectopus, and that is exactly what we're calling it, and nothing else. Takes another tentacled swing, this time at our lady gunslinger. She is hopefully not going to die.
Ominous.
Now, you did take a defensive stance, so you
I
do get
did.
+5, which is always good. And with what they just rolled, you're going to need it.
It's the same body thing.
Yeah, same body thing, but then just add
Body
+5 to your end result.
12 plus 5. 17.
And you have beat the tentacle, whether by avoiding it or just taking the blow or like shooting at it so it can't hit you. I don't know however you want to flavor that,
I'll
but
just shoot off a tentacle.
very good. I'll allow this. They're doused in acid. You shoot it off and it just swings just short of you. It's pretty cool. Like it gets a couple strands of hair and nothing else. Like one of those terrible Resident Evil movies. Think like one of those.
Hell yeah.
I had to watch all of those recently. I hate those movies.
Really?
They're not good.
That's fair. Kind of.
The new one's not good either. Alrighty. So with that, Adam, you're up. You have so many throbbing tentacles in your hand.
Oh,
Now
yeah.
they're throbbing. Okay.
Now they're throbbing.
Just like I always wanted.
Just like the old gypsy woman said.
Clive is going to lift up and then yank down really fucking hard on all the tentacles, trying to make the minor 49er compact with the ground right in front of him.
Alrighty. He's at quite the disadvantage now. So roll with 2 extra die from your pool.
2 extra die from my
so
pool.
8 total.
8 total. Well, shit. I'm gonna be able to do 2d12s, 4d10s, and 2d8s.
Go crazy.
Wow. Somehow no exploding dice, but an 11 and a 9.
Alrighty, well, his roll was not nearly as good. You've critted once more.
Amazing.
And with that, you rip off the tentacles as he connects to the ground. His body just lodged, like, from the waist down into the ground. His legs writhing about. An animate pair of pants.
Quick, he's on the ground. Get a horse.
Or we could just shoot him.
What?
Well, we have a time-honored tradition in this town of putting horses on people we don't want here no more.
We never built a jail. We just put horses on people.
I mean, where do you have so many dead horses? Or do you just...
We kill him.
There's a pile.
Horse plinko.
It's at this moment, you hear a swing sound and, the legs stop moving as they slowly slide off the hip of this thing. Standing before you are 2 figures. One's holding a lantern, the other is just kind of standing adjacently. One is a young gentleman. Looks to be very well dressed, proper slacks, suspenders, a nice clean shirt, his hair slicked back. He's holding what looks to be some sort of throwing knife. And the other one is a very, very beautiful woman. She has equally pale skin and is wearing a fancy red dress that shows off a rather hefty amount of cleavage. Her hair tied back in a blood red color. She says, Hayes must have sent you, hasn't he?
Are you Cassandra? We've heard quite a bit about you.
I'm not Cassandra. I'm the mayor of this town.
Oh,
and the owner of the mine.
Hello, Mayor. I am your deputy sheriff.
I am the sheriff.
You know what? Our current sheriff was murdered, so until I find someone actually qualified, I'm willing to accept this. Now, lots of people have been brought to my home, and I'd rather not leave them unattended. Why don't you please all come with me, okay?
Okay.
You don't have to say it so patronizingly.
I'm sorry, it's been a very busy day, and you skin bags seem to just always take up so much time.
I could use a bit of rest and reprieve myself.
Oh, but our tasks are only beginning. I don't think you'll have much time for that. Alexander, would you please make sure this thing doesn't get out of the ground?
Prospectopus.
Prospectopus. Ah, yes, wonderful. Thank you. I will say you humans always have the best naming conventions.
Thank you.
With that, he begins to do some sort of strange poses as blood starts to just seep out of everything, and it just eventually just like liquefies the remains of the Prospectopus. And with that, the lady in red, the mayor of Whisper, leads you on to her fancy mansion in the distance. And I think that's a good place to end here till part 3. Careless Whisper. Dallas, cue the music.
I'm not doing that. That's a copyright infringement.
Oh. Adam, sing the beginning part of Careless Whisper.
Ba 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 ba.
Good enough.
Ba 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 ba.
The more out of tune, the less wait, shit. I need to stop doing the character voice. God damn it.
Yes, I know that feeling.
That's that medium.